Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear believers. Back again with chapter 2, Anchored by Faith. This is a book, help you spiritually, inshallah. Some uplifting, for us all, inshallah. Some good reminders. Chapter 2, Healing the Heart with Allah. Life can sometimes feel heavy. Moments of sadness, loss, and disappointment may touch your heart. Even the strongest believers experience times when their hearts ache or their spirits feel low. But these moments are not signs of weakness. They are opportunities for your heart to turn to Allah and be renewed. Healing begins with remembering that Allah's mercy is greater than any hardship, and His love reaches even the most wounded hearts. When you turn to Allah, the heart that feels broken can be filled with hope, peace, and light. The story of Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam. Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam faced immense trials that would test anyone. He loved his son Yusuf alayhi salam dearly, and when Yusuf was taken from him, Yaqub's heart was filled with grief. His sorrow was so deep that his eyes weakened with crying, yet he never lost faith in Allah's wisdom. Even in the darkest moments, Yaqub alayhi salam reminded himself, I only complain of my sorrows and grief only to Allah. This simply profound statement teaches us a powerful truth. Turning to Allah in sorrow is the first step towards healing. By expressing our hearts to Him, we open ourselves to comfort, guidance, and renewed hope. Allah eventually reunited Yaqub alayhi salam with his beloved son, and his patience and trust were rewarded beyond what he could imagine. His story is reminded that even in the deepest pains, relief, joy, and healing are always possible. Healing is a journey, not a race. Just as Yaqub alayhi salam endured his grief patiently, we too must allow our hearts the time to heal. Healing comes in moments of prayer, reflection, and dhikr. It comes when we choose to trust Allah's plan even when it's unseen. It comes when we see life not as a series of setbacks, but a step toward growth, mercy, and closeness to Allah. Actionable steps to help heal your heart. Speak to Allah honestly. Share your pain, hopes, and gratitude openly in dua. Find peace in dhikr. Remember Allah in every moment, even with simple phrases like Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, and Allahu Akbar. Seek lessons in your experiences. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this moment? Every hardship holds guidance. And lastly, be patient with yourself. Healing is gradual, but every small step towards Allah strengthens your heart. A heart anchored in hope, no matter how heavy life feels, no matter how long the wait, Allah's mercy is always closer than your heartbeat. Just as Yaqub alayhi salam eventually found joy, your heart too can be filled with peace, trust, and renewed strength. Remember, every tear, every dua, every act of patience brings you closer to Allah and strengthens your faith. Your heart can heal, your spirit can rise, and your journey can be one of hope, light, and divine guidance. Inshallah, I hope that, brings some relief to you guys. I know reading it definitely brings relief to me, especially in this world where, a lot of the times we don't know what's going to happen next. We don't know how things are always going to play out. But The best reality to be in, dear believers, is placing our trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, placing our hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and allowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to work beauties and miracles in our lives. And inshallah, we meet each other all in the hereafter. May Allah bless us all with Jannat al-Firdaus. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear believers, out.